But you mean to tell me they're finally dropping the Rue is a reliable narrator bit? Because no offense, but every time I feel good, I think it'll last forever, but it doesn't, is only impactful if we can actually trust that this time is different, fam. That's the energy we're bringing to this Euphoria Season 3 deep dive, because after the longest drought in HBO history, we need the tea, and we need it piping hot. You're watching Screen Explained TV. Screens Explained. Simple. The biggest update, the one that's giving main character energy to the whole season, is the time jump. 5 years. High school is officially dead, thank God. Now we're watching these same beautiful chaotic messes navigate their mid-20s, and if the rumors are right, it's giving high-stakes big city trauma. Rue is supposedly slaying the sobriety game, which is the twist we've all been praying for, but let's be real, Lori is still out there, and you know that debt is living rent-free in Rue's mind, meaning that intense, terrifying storyline is still a looming threat. Let's talk about the fallout because it's low-key the most interesting part of the time jump. Nate thinks he's pulled the ultimate power move, the anti-Cal move, by turning his dad in. That whole you who cannot see moment. But as Maddie once pointed out, Nate is a coward. Cal is in jail, and the rumor that he might actually find redemption in prison and emerge a different man, that would hit different and completely reshape the dynamic, giving us the father-son reconciliation nobody asked for, but which would be pure Sam Levinson chaos. Meanwhile, Cassie, we saw her having that full breakdown moment. I have never ever been happier, but 5 years later, is she still spiraling, or has she had a true glow-up? Fans need her to find self-love that isn't dependent on her male gaze, to finally realize that it's the not having a map or a compass era where she defines her own direction. The fan expectations are simple. Justice for Lexi. She understood the assignment with that play, and Maddie to finally live her best life, maybe even find a sugar daddy who isn't a literal psychopath. But the twist we need is for her to truly go toe-to-toe with Nate as adults, finally delivering that revenge she promised. Imagine Maddie, looking him dead in the eye, fully confident. 90% of life is confidence, and the thing about confidence is that no one knows if it's real or not. That's the clapback we deserve. And we can't ignore the gaping hole. Fezco. His character's storyline with Lexi was so wholesome, and his absence is the real L for the show. If we don't get a proper raw gut punch of a reaction from Lexi to Fez's fate, if she doesn't use that grief to fuel her next creative endeavor, then Levinson will have truly failed the assignment. It's the real trauma of growing up, losing the one good one, and the deafening silence that follows. But here's the real talk, the unsaid wish. We need less spectacle and more of the deep, cutting dialogue that made us obsessed in the first place. That feeling that someone finally captured the chaotic heart of General Z. We need Rue's inner monologue to hit us with something like, the universe is just out here giving 0 F asterisk CKS. But this time, maybe she's saying it while sipping a coffee, sober, realizing she has to be the one to give the F asterisk CKS for herself. It's a tall order, but if any show can pop off with a massive, high-risk, high-reward third act, it's this one. What's your craziest prediction? Drop it in the comments. Bet.